Alright guys, this is Spike23 Fan. Today we're going to do a different video today. Today I'm going to be showing you my DS collection and 3DS collection of games that I've collected over the years. I'm using my phone to record this, so it's going to probably be a very long video because I won't be able to set the camera down and just focus like I usually do on games. But first I'm just going to show what cases I have, and then we'll get into the games that are inside them, because I'll talk about this one here in a second, why it's not one game but more than one is in this case. So first up, we'll show my very first DS game in the DS generation that I ever got was Pokemon Heart Gold version. During that time, they were selling Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and they would give you these Pokewalkers, which I still have mine, but the battery is dead in it, so I don't know what Pokemon I had on it, but I remember having one and used to take this everywhere to school when I was a kid. For some reason, I also have a extra DS accessory for a DS cartridge, which I was going to use for the DS's. As you can see, it was just a bigger box inside of it. It was gold to make it look all rare, shiny and stuff, I guess. People are like, oh, let's buy it. It says Nintendo DS on it, and of course it says Heart Gold, Heart Gold. I believe this site said Pokemon Heart Gold at one time on it. Either that or it just said Nintendo DS, I don't know. But the original case, of course, got damaged. As you can see, here's the back of it. As you can see, it was very nice. It was a 5-player game. You could have 2 to 5 players on this with wireless DS multi-card game. It was very nice. I thought it was really cool. It says 2010. I think it was around 2010 or 2011 when I got this DS, because I got the Nintendo DSi XL. This was the brass edition, I believe, because it was all gold looking at the bottom, and now it's all like tan and scratched up and turning different colors. But the front of it was black, of course. The front, of course, was always black too. Like you could tell, it's been worn down a lot with this big old mess here that I was never able to clean up, because I think cleaning products did that to the screen where it messed it up really bad. It doesn't have the original pen. We found a yellow DS pen one day on the ground, and I picked it up and put it in my thing. Cartridge slot there, charger port. So yeah, that's my DSi, and like I said, that was the first one. So I'll show you real quick the inside of the case. Got all the instructions, like I said, and there's the cartridge. I usually don't keep the games in the cartridge in the cases. I usually throw them in a bag, like over there. Like I have this bag that I usually put all my DS games in. But like I said, I haven't been able to work on putting them, so I just decided to put them all back in here. So I'm just gonna stack them after we have already looked at them. So we'll stack them right here under. Well, I'll put this one on last. I guess we'll get this one over with. It's blank case, as you can see. I actually made that like that because I don't have the original game inside of it because it was stolen from me. But I have, in here, I have new Super Mario Bros., I Spy Universe, Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension, and then I have Scooby-Doo Unmasked. So those are the 4 games that I have in here, and like I said, that's that. So I will start putting these games like this. Next up in the DS, I have Alvin and the Chipmunks. Open this up. Okay, may have to put this down for a second. Some of these cases are so old that they're hard to get out. But there's the cartridge. It's hard to focus, like I said. Camera doesn't want to focus. There's the original book. I bought it at GameStop like this. year this came out. 2007, it says, so I'll just start tossing them up here. Next we have Cars Race-O-Rama. Now this was one of my favorite games. I played it so much that sometimes my DSi doesn't recognize it. Sometimes my 3DS doesn't even recognize it because it's been worn down so much. But I was a huge fan of this game. And of course, here's the instruction booklet. It took me a while to hunt this case down because it was my friend's. When he traded me just the cartridge, he never gave me the case. So I kept on bugging him until he finally gave me the original case. Because I was trying to get all of these games as original cases, which I need 4 original cases for those 4 that you saw earlier. They don't have it. Next up is my very first game I bought right after I was around 15. I already had Pokemon Heart Gold during that time, but this was kind of like my second DS game, Mario Party DS. I used to play this a lot. Sometimes I would invite friends over to play with me, or I would go outside and play with them with it. I played it for a very long time, but then eventually I just stopped playing it because it was just... I was getting too angry at the game a lot because a lot of the computer on the games was making me mad. And of course there's the DS cartridge. Next we have another one. I bought it during when this movie first came out. I went and bought this for the DS because I was like, oh, and found out it was like a dancing game that you had to like copy and stuff. So I played it for a while. It's got 18 songs on it. I used to use it just for literally just to listen to music. Like I said, these ones are like really hard to open sometimes, but there's the cartridge and there's that. Alright, but yeah, that's that. Next up is we got 3 more DS games and then we're moving on to other. So here we have Phineas and Ferb. Yep. I have the original manual and the booklet. The booklet and the card. So I just decided to put this one in its own little GameStop case since it's all I could find. I found some that said GameStop, threw it in there. It said it was Phineas Ferb. But I got it somewhere. I forgot where I got it from. I think I like a pawn store or someone traded it with me. Because I used to have 2 other games and I think I traded them. We have Toy Story 3, which is really epic. I forgot. This was the one I bought when Toy Story 3 had came out. I was super excited for this game. I got this one. My brother actually bought this for my 15th birthday, I remember. Because 3... I don't know. That's something about this game I've never wanted to get rid of. I've played it tons of times. I actually beat it in one day when I first got it, and my brother got mad, of course, because he hates buying me games that, I don't know, that I beat in one day when I was younger. It took me, I'm still haven't even beat Pokemon Heart Gold, which is sad. Here's Pokemon, Mario Kart DS. Now, this one, I have 2 manuals of the same game because I think one of these cartridge cases used to be Mario Kart DS, and as you can see, there's that one, and someone got me, I guess, a case, and it didn't have the original Mario Kart DS in it when they gave it to me. So I think it was some other game they gave me, and I said I'll take it. Now let's move on to the 3DS games. Like I said, I only have 6 3DS games to show you today because, like I said, I haven't been able to purchase because 3DS games are very high, and I'm thinking about just maybe getting a new one, but I may be getting more DS games later on. But here we got Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. This was the very first DS game I got. Besides this, we both got these the same day. Because I really wanted these both. My brother wanted this one, and I wanted Luigi's Mansion, so we got them both for us. Because I loved Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube, and I wanted the sequel to the game, so I got it. So these 2 are both the original cases. These like I said, I was writing a paper on here that told me what places to look for the diamonds and stuff. There is Luigi, and of course this is a instruction booklet for Luigi's Mansion's Guide. I forgot his name now. Well, this is a long video. Like I said, I knew it was going to be long anyway. Moving on, we have Pokemon X. I'm going to have to slip this down. Sorry about this. Yeah. I should have opened all these cases when I got them, but yeah, there is the Pokemon X cartridge. Shows X and Y that you can get. Moving on, here's Plankton Robotic Revenge. Once I found out they were making a 3DS SpongeBob game, I said I had to get it because I was a huge fan of SpongeBob. Of course, that's all it gave me. That one. Here is Animal Crossing New Leaf. This one has to be one of my favorite 3DS games. I should have got this one before any of the other DS games that I really wanted, because this game was very addicting back then, and it is still addicting today. That I cannot put down this game at all. Next is a Christmas gift I got, which was Majora's Mask 3D. I really hated this game a lot. It's nothing about the game. I mean, it's a good game. It's just I don't have the time to beat it, because literally it says you have 3 days, or the end of the world will end, and I can't stop it because I mess up. This moon comes down and kills me. Here we got Happy Home Designer. This one was the big box edition that I bought. I was as you can see, I have some cards I slid in there so I wouldn't lose them. And this is the cartridge itself. So yeah, that is my DS collection and 3DS collection for games. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. So, bye-bye.